Good morning. Myself K. Manoj Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of CAC, Government College of Engineering, Tanjavur. Today, our topic name is TCP IP Protocol Suite. The topic is very vital role in, is act as a very vital role in Internet. So TCP is nothing but so all of you know, Transmission Control Protocol. The IP is nothing but Internet Protocol. So TCP IP is a protocol suite. It's used in Internet today. The TCP IP protocol suite nowadays we are using in Internet today. It is a hidden purpose. We can't able to see where it is a TCP IP protocol. It is used to interconnect network devices on the Internet. Each layer which provides a specific functionality. TCP IP is nothing but a 5-layer model. The first layer is physical layer, the second one is data link layer, the network layer, transport layer, then finally application layer. All of you know physical layer is purely based on a hardware, such as a switches is called as a physical layer. The data link layer which provides the network interface. The network layer which provides internet with the help of router. The transport layer with the help of TCP protocol and also UDP protocol. The transport layer is going to deal with TCP and UDP. The application layer is nothing but a user support layer. So now we discuss about layered architecture. You see the diagram. In this diagram, we will discuss about how the communication is occur between source A and destination B. You consider I am sending the data to the source A to destination B. It can cross the 5 layers from the source and also it is received and also it to reach the destination B from the 5 layers. Here we see the virtual diagram. The system A, the link layer switch, then router, the link layer switch to, then system B. For example, let us assume that computer A communicates with computer B. We have the 5 communicating devices in this communication. So computer A to computer B, we need a 5 communication devices. So what are all the communication devices? The source A is one of the communication devices. The second, the link layer switch. The third is a router. Then fourth is a link layer switch of the destination machine. Then destination machine B. So we have the 5 communication devices. Here router is in the network layer, the link layer switch in data link layer, then this is the application layer, is a user support layer. So then next we will discuss about the description of each layer. The physical layer is responsible for carrying individual bits in a frame across the link. Here under the physical layer, 2 devices connected by the transmission medium, whether it may be a cable or air. You know physical layer is completely going to deal with bits, zeros and ones. The physical layer receives the final bit, zeros and ones, and also is going to transfer the zeros and ones across the link. The link, whether it may be a cable or air. Cable is nothing but a twisted pair cable and a coaxial cable and fiber optical cable, so whatever it may be. The physical layer is a purely based on hardware devices. It's an example of physical layer. Switch hub is an example of the physical layer. It's a logical connection between layer of the TCP IP protocol suite. Logical connection is nothing but a imaginary connection. So the next description, data link layer. the data link layer takes a datagram. So where we call as a data in network layer is we set here data is datagram. So data link layer receive a input from network layer as a datagram and encapsulate it a packet is called as a frame. In physical layer, the data is said to be as a bits. In data link layer, the data is said to be as a frame. The next, the network layer, the data is said to be as a datagram or packet. In transport layer, the data is said to be as a use segment or user datagram. The application layer, data is said to be as a message. The next function of network layer. The network layer in the internet includes the main protocol. The internet protocols, all of you know what is meant by internet protocol. It is a 32-bit address that defines the format of the packet called a datagram at the network layer. Internet protocols also defines the format and structure of address. IP is also responsible for routing a packet from source to destination. In network layer, the best example of a network layer is router. The main purpose of network layer to route the packet from source to destination. So IP is a connectionless protocol that provides no flow control, no error control, and no congestion control service. So what is meant by connectionless? Before transmitting data, we need not to be establish the connection between source and destination. So connectionless, compare with connection oriented, connectionless will be the some fast. The next transport layer. The transport layer at the source host get the message from the application layer and encapsulate it in a transport layer packet is called segment or user datagram. In transport layer, we are going to discuss about only two protocol. One is transmission control protocol, other one is UDP. The transport layer data, whether it may be a connection oriented or connection less. For example, the connection oriented example transmission control protocol, the connectionless protocol example user datagram protocol. You should know what is the difference between connection oriented or connection less. A connection, if the data is a connection oriented means before sending the data, I can first establish the connection between source and destination. After establishing the connection, I can send my data to the destination. After reaching the data to destination, I can terminate the connection. This is the procedure for connection oriented protocol. For example, TCP is purely based on a connection oriented. Here in TCP, the data is said to be as a segment. What is meant by UDP is nothing but a user datagram protocol. It is a connectionless protocol. I never want to establish the connection between source and destination. There is no need for establish the connection between source and destination before sending my data. Just I am going to sending my data to the destination without establish the connection between source and destination. And also UDP does not provide no flow control, no error control and no congestion control because it is a connectionless protocol. Then you tell me which protocol it is somewhat fast, whether it may be connection oriented TCP or connectionless UDP. The answer is user datagram protocol because whatever it may be data received, just I forward. That is somewhat faster than transmission control protocol. You listen one point. Transmission control protocol, the data is said to be as a segment. The UDP protocol data is said to be as a user datagram. Okay. The next layer is application layer. So logical connection between the two application layer is end-to-end. You always know application layer is a user support layer. It is completely going to deal with the user input. It has a user interface. The application layer in the internet includes many predefined protocol. The one of the protocol is HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. With the help of the HTTP only we can access the World Wide Web. The next simple mail transfer protocol SMTP. It is going to dealing with email. The file transfer protocol used for transferring file from one host to another. The next protocol is a terminal. Is called as a telnet, used for accessing site remote access. So telnet provide the remote access. The next protocol, the simple network management protocol, it is used by admin to manage the internet at global and local level. The domain name system, it is used by other protocol to find the network layer address of a computer. In TCP IP Protocol Suite, we will shortly discuss about encapsulation and decapsulation. Here, what is mean by encapsulation is nothing but in application layer. In application, source host wants to send a message to destination host. In application layer, the message is received as a message. In transport layer, then next it reach the transport layer. In transport layer, the transport layer adding the header to the message. The message otherwise called as a payload. The transport layer adding the header to the message. The messages consist of a source address and the header contains the source address of the packet and destination address of the packet. The message in transport layer, the message is said to be as a whether it may be a segments or user datagram. Then next it reach the network layer. In network layer, it also adding their own header. It also contains the source address and destination address of the packet. And also this messages consist of the message here called as a datagram or packet. Then the datagram or packet reach the data link layer. Here the message is called as a frames. Then data link layer adding their own header. It also contains the source address and destination address. Here encapsulation. What is mean by encapsulation here? The adding their header is called as a encapsulation. Then it reach the destination machine of the physical layer. Then data link layer. In data link layer, remove the header. It is called as a decapsulation. The network layer remove the header. It is also called as a decapsulation. The transport layer remove the header of the message is called as a decapsulation. The application layer finally reach the application layer. Then it reach the destination host. So what is mean by encapsulation? Encapsulation is nothing but adding the header is called as a encapsulation. Decapsulation is nothing but removing the header. So addressing in application layer, already we have discussed about the application layer. We said information is said to be as a message. The transport layer is said to be as a segment and user datagram. The network layer is said to be as a information in datagram. The data link layer is said to be as a frame. The physical layer is said to be as a bits. Then multiplexing and demultiplexing. The FTP, HTTP, DNS and SNP is all belongs to the application layer. The TCP, UDP is all belongs to the transport layer. The IP is a network layer protocol. We are receiving the input from the higher level protocol, and we are multiplexing. It means that protocol layer can encapsulate a packet from several next higher layer protocol, and also the demultiplexing means the protocol can decapsulate and deliver a packet to several next higher level protocol. Thank you for listening the session. Thank you.